Well, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. That's right, St. Charles, Missouri. Home of the first capital back in 1861 to 1863. Yep, that's right. Then they decided to move it to Jefferson City, and I don't know why, but hey, we were first. That's right. St. Charles, Missouri was first. Come on down to Main Street here in St. Charles and take a look at the first state capitol building and or all the other fine buildings that have been along the river for as long as 250 years ago. That's right. St. Charles, Missouri has been setting history for 250 years. So come on down, take a look at our town. Well, it's my favorite town because, well, I grew up here and, well, I am proud of it. All righty. Hey, I got a whole slew of birthday shout outs today. Being Monday, May 1st, happy May Day to you. Uh, 2023. Happy birthday shout out to Sandra Branson, whom I used to go to school with. Uh, Well, I've also, whoops, what did I ended up doing? Well, I guess I don't have a whole slew. Those are tomorrow's slew. Today's slew is wake up, cut line, backspace, select all, paste that, go to sleep. Yeah, Sandra Branson. So, hey, without further ado, hey, Sandra, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. You know, I am 1 year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Sandra, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today, day today. It's your happy birthday day today. Yeah, hey, I didn't have time to really look up the fan base today, so we're not going to get all the Shin Show shout outs that we normally get. I've been in and out with my vision right now, so that's where we sit on that. Uh, anyway, I am a bit lightheaded, and so I guess the CBD chewables, not such a good idea. Uh, I had one of those this morning, and well, it's got me lightheaded right now. And well, I've been trying to get some pressure relief. Some if I tilt back at all to, I've been trying to get muscle spasms conjured up here, but that hasn't been working. And if I tilt back too far, I'm going to fade out on you, and I would prefer not to fade out on you. So uh, we're going to try to give it a chance. Hey, you know what? We're going to give you the St. Charles weather forecast for the next 5 days because, well, it's the 5 day weather forecast for the St. Charles Viewing area. And today's weather forecast was pretty cool. It's well, pretty cool. I say pretty cool. 64 degrees. Today's high was 65. Um, but but it's going to be brought to you by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church, which is located at 2054 Campus Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. So anyway, that being said, oh man, trying to get that weather forecast set up for you. I'm sorry, I can barely see what it is that I'm doing over here. So, okay, here we go. Clear skies later on tonight with low temperatures of 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Overnight, winds will be west to northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Gonna have some higher wind gusts, quite possible. And then we'll go for Tuesday, May the 2nd. That's when that slew of birthdays pops up. Anyway, Sunday, we're going to have sunny skies with high temperatures. No, I'm sorry, Tuesday, sunny skies with high temperatures of 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west and northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Higher wind gusts are quite possible. Clear skies with low temperatures of 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Jeremy is here. I say Jeremy. Jamie is here. So we're looking forward to that living arrangement. And looks like everything's a go. I just have to get him to fill out a little bit of. Sorry. Bear with. Okay, here we go. Paperwork. Yeah. So once he fills out that and we can send it in, I've got a few papers to sign myself. So anyway, we're going to look forward to getting that all rolling together. Anyway, Wednesday, May the 3rd, sunny skies with high temperatures of 69 degrees Fahrenheit, winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 43 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then Thursday, May the 4th. See, I'm a day rich and a dollar behind, or at least a dollar rich and a day behind. Who knows? But it's a month behind for me. But anyway, Thursday, May the 4th. Sheesh. Partly to mostly cloudy, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High temperatures near 75 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Showers early, becoming a steady rain later on at night. Low temperatures around 55 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 90%. Rainfall around a half an inch. And then for Friday, May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Yep, that'll be Cinco de Mayo. Coming up on Friday, May the 5th. A steady rain, early showers with perhaps a number of rumbling thunder developing in the afternoon. High temperatures of 66 degrees Fahrenheit with winds southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 90%. Scattered thunderstorms overnight with low temperatures near 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds east to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. You know what that means? We might get them or we might not. That's what 50% means. Of course, you all knew that before I stated it, but when Shenandoah said it, Shenandoah said it, and that's just the way it is. Saturday, May the 6th. Mostly cloudy skies, high temperatures near 78 degrees Fahrenheit, winds east to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Scattered clouds with the possibility of an isolated thunderstorm developing overnight. Low temperatures of 58 degrees Fahrenheit with winds southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 30%. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Show enough. All right. Alrighty then. Bear with, bear with. We're going to cut her short today, so we're going to jump right on into the story time with the kids. And let's see, what do we got going on? Yeah, we'll just do something short. We're not going to do any big time reading, that's for sure, because like I said, I'm having some visual issues right now. And most of it's probably lack of oxygen with me talking so much and not inhaling enough. So we're just trying to keep it short, keep it friendly, and keep it to something that I already know. And or my kids. My kids know that I like to ad lib as I go. When it comes to stories, well, that's true. So for my grandkids, we found one of them, which is Oliver. He's graduating from preschool, and so here we go with kindergarten. Boy, 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 such a big kid. He's running into being a big boy, that's for sure. Right, Oliver? All righty, my friend. Yep, this is TV Grandpa. You know the guy that you see on TV. And whenever you do get to come and see me, well, you've seen me every day for story time. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're just gonna go down here to Mother Goose and pick up some of her nursery rhymes. Nursery rhymes, because well, they're quick, they're easy, they're the ones that I like. Because we're not going to do one of the stories because TV Grandpa's vision is not going to write him stories. We'll just do a few of the nursery rhymes again, like we did the other day. Oh, this one looks cool. If you ever go to the dog park, well, you better not go at night because hark, hark, the dogs do bark. Beggars are coming to town. Some in tags, and some in rags, and some in velvet gowns. Yep, that's right. I said hark, hark. The dogs do bark. Beggars are coming to town. Some in tags, and some in rags, and some in velvet gowns. Right? Right on. All right. We go back. We go back. Back a doodle. How about a rooster? You ever heard one? Well, they go, cock-a-doodle-doo. That's right, cock-a-doodle-doo. My dame has lost her shoe. My master has lost his fiddle stick and knows not what to do. I said a cock-a-doodle-doo. My dame's lost her shoe. My master has lost his fiddlestick, and he does not know what to do. I'm serious. Some of these I have never even heard. So, Higgly Biggly. Well, I think I've read Higgly Biggly before because it sounds familiar. But not that I knew it when I was growing up. But Higgly Biggly, my black hen, she lays eggs for the gentleman. Sometimes 9 and sometimes 10. Higgly Piggly, my big black hen. I said, higgle click, higgle-a-pee, my black hen. She lays for eggs for the gentleman. Sometimes 9 and sometimes 10. Higgly Piggly, my big black hen. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, doke. Would you stop getting in the way? This one thing keeps coming up, covering up my suggestions or requests or thingies that I can use. But either way, Um, they're in the way. Ow, straw in the ear. That's right, straw in the ear. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow and the cow's in the corn. That's right. Wake it up, little boy blue, who's been sleeping on the haystack. Yes, it's true. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow and the cow's in the corn. And the reason I say that sleeping on the haystack, that's the way I remember it because it's not in this version of it. It just says, "Little boy blue, come blow your horn. Sheep's in the meadow and the cows in the corn." Speaking of that, that does remind me of a song. I will have to do it here shortly. Uh, doom da doom da doom da doom bow doom bow doom doom baba doo baba doo baba doo baba doo bow doom bow doom ba doo baba doo baba doo doo doo. Let's see, it's a Jimmy Driftwood song. Uh, let's see what I can do with it. Let's see. Song lyrics: Run, Johnny, run, Jimmy Driftwood. Song lyrics: Run, Johnny, run, Jimmy Driftwood. Song lyrics: Run, Johnny, run, Jimmy. See, now the voice is going. Song lyrics: Run, Johnny, run, Jimmy Driftwood. Aha, there we go. Well, they didn't come up by themselves at all, so we'll do it time and time. Dog. Come on, find a place. That's the one. There it is. Yeah, knowing Jimmy Driftwood was a great thing growing up as a kid. I got to know a little bit about him. Got to know a little bit about the whole aspect of who Jimmy Driftwood is. You know, Jimmy Driftwood is a storyteller man, and the reason you know that was back when he was a history teacher. Yeah, he certainly was. Jimmy Driftwood done his he was having trouble uh, teaching his students about a little wartime called uh, in 1814. Yep, the Battle of New Orleans. And so, if you remember the song, "The Battle of New Orleans," well, then by golly, you know Jimmy Driftwood because he wrote it. Now he wrote it, and then Johnny Horton was the one that sang that song, but Jimmy Driftwood wrote it, and I got appeased and was blessed by knowing the man himself. And you talking about musical instruments? Well, I tell you what. Well, first off, you go to the barn, which was in uh, Mountain View, Arkansas. That's right. You go out to Mountain View, Arkansas, and you got to spend some time with Jimmy and Cleta. That would be his wife. But you go to the barn, which was the Hackensackers barn, and was it Hackensackers barn? Actually, it was where Jimmy Driftwood set up a place for people to showcase their music. Not only did other folks showcase their music, but my dad got to play at the barn quite a few times. But anyway, Jimmy set it up, and whenever he'd get done, go to sleep. Anytime he'd get done with the show or whatever, he said, why don't you and your family, if you ain't got no place to go right away, why don't you come on out to the house? And me and Cleta would be glad to have you for guests. And by golly, this is a man who has been in Nashville. He's been all over the place, writing songs, playing music on a homemade guitar, as a matter of fact. But anyway, when he said come over to the house and and spend the night or whatever, he actually meant it. He meant come over to the house and be there. And by golly, whenever we get over there, you walk into his house and talk about musical instruments. He had a kitchen table. You couldn't eat on it. There was no way to eat on the dining room table because it was covered with musical instruments. I mean, everything under the sun was in there. Now, see, my dad, he's got a whole collection of instruments too, but nothing like Jimmy's. Jimmy had everything. Actually, I think he even had a saw laying on the table to play a saw with the bow across the back of the straw saw. You ever heard anybody play the saw? Well, it's a whiny kind of sound, but hey, it works. And there's two ways to play it. You can either drum the saw or you can bow the saw. Uh, and anyway, to get your note specification, you bow the saw with your hand. Hold the handle of the saw between your feet, and you bow the top of the saw with your hand right and left. And then you either tap it with a hammer or a mallet and get your tones that way, or you use like a uh, fiddle bow across the back edge of that bow, and you can play it that way too. But anyway, here's that song I was talking about. It says, Johnny was down at the moonshine still, at the bottom of the holler, by the side of the hill. He woke up about the break of day, thought he heard his grandpa say, Run, Johnny, run. Federals get you, run, Johnny, run. Gotta get away. Oh, run, Johnny, run. You better get away. Run in, run, Johnny, run. Federals get you, run, Johnny, run. You gotta get away. Well, he stopped at the top of the hill. He saw them Federals round still. They busted the barrels and the bottles too, and they started drinking his moonshine or Mountain Dew. I said, run, Johnny, run. Federals get you, run, Johnny, run. You gotta get away. Run, Johnny, run. Run, Johnny, run. You better get away. Now that was a mouth bow song, so it went pow, down, put the down, pick it down, pick it down, pick it down, bow, pick it down. Run, Johnny, run. Federals get you, run, Johnny, run. You gotta get away. Oh, run, Johnny, run. Federals get you. You gotta get away. Well, yeah. Away he fled. Run, Johnny, run. You better get away from the feds. Well, the feds caught Johnny making a run. They took him up to Washington. Whoops. Fed caught Johnny trying to make a run. They took him up to Washington. Put him to work for the government to make some shine for the president. Oh, run, Johnny, run. Federals get you, run, Johnny, run. You better get away. Oh, run, Johnny, run. Federals get you, run, Johnny, run. You better get away. Well, Johnny got rich, like the government stills, and he ran off to his home in the hills. Now the Federals are on his tracks. He still owes $1 on the whiskey tax. Oh, run, Johnny, run. Federals get you, run, Johnny, run. You gotta get away. Run, Johnny, run. Run, Johnny, run. You better get away. Run, Johnny, run. Federals get you, run, Johnny, run. You better get away. There you go. Bam. It's time to get down with the car down, down. Get down with the car down, down, down. Get down, 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 down. Go to sleep. Wake up. Wake up.
How's it going?
It's getting there.
I need to start
Cooking? Okay.
You want any medicine?
Give me a second. I'm still in the middle of blog. I'm still blogging. Wake up. Microphone off. All right, we're gonna. That's our song for the day. We're gonna jump on over to the Bible with no, our daily bread portion of the program. The daily bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2023. Bible with Briscoe 2023 is the daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2023 will be 1 Kings 10 through 11 and Luke 21, 20 through 38. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2021 or 2023 for your daily reading of the Bible. Seeds of Faith is today's devotion in the daily bread portion of the program. And remember, I can't read the devotion. So what you need to do is just log on to odb.org, throw a little change their way so they can keep spreading the gospel all around the world. And then you can read that for yourself. Or pick up a copy of the Daily Bread at your church. And your local church, most or any church you walk into, they've probably got a copy laying around somewhere. And, while you're picking up your copy of the Daily Bread, why don't you stay for the message just to get yourself acquainted with God in that way? Either way, Seeds of Faith is today's devotion. Today's scriptures and insights will be 1 Peter 3, 8 through 16. And so, without further ado, here is 1 Peter 1 Peter 3, 8 through 16. Suffering for doing good. Finally, all of you, be like-minded, be sympathetic, and love one another. Be compassionate and humble. Do not repay evil with evil and insult with insult. Or, on the contrary, repay evil with blessings. Because to this you were called, so that you may inherit a blessing. For whoever would love life and see God's days, or whoever would love life and see good days, must keep their tongue from evil and their lips from deceitful speech. They must turn from evil and do good. They must speak peace and pursue it. For the every eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are attentive to their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. And who is going to harm you if you are eager to do good? But even if you should suffer for what is right, you are blessed. And do not fear the threats, and do not be frightened, but in your hearts receive Christ as Lord. Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have. But do these with great gentleness and respect. Keeping a clear conscience, so that those who speak maliciously against you or your good behavior in Christ may be ashamed of their slander. So there you have it. That was 1 Peter 3, 8 through 16. All right, hey, that's the Daily Bread portion of the program that was brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2023. The Bible with Briscoe 2023 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2023 for your daily reading of the Bible. Alrighty, hey, that looks like it. That looks like the Shen Show in a nutshell. Hey, we got fans just now tuning in, but that's okay. You got here just in time for the end. I know it's not a very long show today, but with the with my issues today with my mind trying to keep up, well, there you have it. So here we go. Got one more song for you, and it'll go. Well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here and I hope that you are too. Goodbye. God bless you. And come on back and see us tomorrow. Please like and share.